This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Laissez le bon temps brûler. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looking for some space. It's Owens. Has the first down and more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good tough blend of toughness and speed.
Game moves the ball to the 38, another first down. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Hand off to the single back. Blood down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And the Aggies are in the red zone. To the air, it's Reed. And that pass falls incomplete. Biggest play so far in this national championship game. It's 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. They strike first in this national title bout. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And now the running back's got it again. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. They put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Can he make it to the marker? Fighting off the defender. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They move the ball to the 41.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do. A new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Makes the grab. It's Young. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own with the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Owens. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match
Just
up
got a nice paint
against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do. And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
to pass. It's Reed. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can.
And they heave it deep down.
He did.
And it's hauled in. What a catch.
What did it do?
Touchdown, Aggies. Strong game by this quarterback. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution.
Oh, yeah. I don't got that one. I don't think I got a single line trophy.
Get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this.
Oklahoma State?
They came out, showed the confidence.
Yeah. That's an actual trophy.
Nice touchdown.
That's the trophy, nigga. That's why they showed you it. Throw it in the case.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? 2nd down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Graham.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them. That's
You can. You only can fire them, though. In the conference championship league.
Here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
I'm lurking. He just threw another pick on the same route. He keeps throwing that curl. I'm not letting him run, though.
Only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid game. And as we break for the quarter, Kurt,
You see who you play if you win?
On top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on,
I think you can win it.
Stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Can he get there on the ground? Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was in.
Me, Yim, and Brinson all got first-round buys.
They put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He knocks it through with confidence. And they add.
But, like, I've never seen 3 people in one conference get first-round buys.
Strong leg.
Brinson got 2
able
buys.
to put 3 points up here for the offense.
I didn't get a first one.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaking free at midfield. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking downfield. It's Russell. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Defense is coming after him. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, the option keeper here for a big game for this Texas A&M quarterback. And reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel, who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others, going back to Bucky Richardson, or Reggie McNeil. Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. That's a nice
I'm running head up with Marcel. Didn't got nothing to lose.
Well, that's just being
the last
crafty right here
game.
by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
It's third down for the offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Zips it down the middle.
No way.
Right near the end zone. What a play. He's bringing it back.
I threw a pick.
They bring him down, but that
I forced it, though.
Game-changing pick.
That's bad.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Looking to scramble. Using his legs.
Oh my goodness, he should have died.
Really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
A direct snap. Fighting off the defender.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
Looks left and finds his target there. Breaking free at the 35.
Drags, bro. That's all he can throw.
Touchdown.
If it's not a drag, it's not a completion. I just hope the pressure would get there. He stepped out. He stepped out. He stepped out. He stepped out. Come on, man.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn.
It's
that
literally
previous
just
ruling.
drags.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Yeah, he stepped out.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it in the open. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
If you ask my opinion,
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. There have been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. He gets loose.
Overran it.
Finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, tied.
As a defensive
Gotta
coordinator,
keep it on
you
those.
gotta be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Extra point try coming now.
Of course we kick him. Of course we do.
Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting
we got Drake playing in the Apple Music. I'm not taking this bitch out here. Can we go get some yards?
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Reed. Lets it go quickly.
That's a great play.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
That's a great play.
Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
I can't even be mad.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception.
This could be a bad play call right here.
He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense can't.
Who do I have on?
We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The extra point is good. The lead is now 21-17.
21-7 to 21-17.
After just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football.
Doing too much.
Right side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got
Yo, way too much.
All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of it?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
I'm gonna try something.
No return attempted there.
What if I show 4? Come on. Are you crazy?
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Russell.
Are you crazy? Get out of this shit, boy. This is not your game.
He was under some heavy pressure.
That's not your game.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Right, I'm gonna show 4. Come out and this.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. Just as he throws
Drop that shit, boy.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take.
You can't challenge that. Like.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Hot over the middle. It's Payton.
I already am. I picked my play before you picked yours. That's just bad ball.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still
can't
stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab.
Fucking drag to the tight end. How was a tight end leaving my niggas?
Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. Got a run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Tight end is leading everybody.
He's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. Picks up the first and still on it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. A deep shot to the left side.
Malachi Coleman.
They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
I'm about to call the most fucking conservative game of drive of defense ever.
That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing
I get ball at half. You just can't give up 3 here. 3 timeouts.
Finding the hole and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Special teams, let's do your job first, and we're gonna come out on defense.
Bring it out. It's Richardson.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. To throw, it's Russell. Catch made on the right side.
It's fine. You can come out in 5 wide and build drives. We're not overextending themselves anymore.
He gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Love the call here on 3rd and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Going again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield.
Come on, Spears. Come on, Spears. We ain't going for none of that.
With just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
This will likely be the last play of the half. On the move now. Back-to-back deep shots. Caught inside the red zone and still running.
Come on now.
Tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. Renner's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
I thought it was my ball. Damn. Damn. Finna run out of enough fucking cover 3 plays.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring today to stay close. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Caught by the receiver.
Oh, no.
For a first down near the 40.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
First down and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running.
There's 4 running.
Finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Alabama getting set with a first and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Contact as he threw it. Oh, what
That's a great ball.
Breaks into the clear.
This fucking tight end is retarded.
They jump on top here in the second half. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
This tight end is insane. There's no way that's 87 speed.
Pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow
Throw
him
out
down.
a sack,
Whether they
too,
play
is
zone
crazy.
or they play man, nothing is working. And give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Oh, no. Never look.
The extra point makes it a
I didn't know you
4-point game.
could.
So after putting up a touchdown,
No, that
the
is
kickoff
good
team's
last
out there
time.
and booted away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. To throw, it's Reed. He escapes the pocket. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk.
Because I
Guys with some size
want
and speed.
me to the game.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking deep again. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Watch the way I love
One of the
it.
few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again.
You cannot press these receivers with no fucking help. You can't.
You put five
Give it
wide receivers
up.
in the formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. You have enough guys that can cover. The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
All last year, niggas was pressing me, no safety help, and I couldn't do shit about it.
Right there. We'll start
We got niggas now. Say that I'm mad, I really am mad, but bitch I'm Marie. She ain't the
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. We're gonna put the other killer back in. Yeah, we're just gonna murder them. Yep.
What I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Oh my goodness, we cannot fucking tackle in space. What is my safety doing?
They couldn't stop him. Touchdown time.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Spears is supposed to be a murderer coming down.
After scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Back to throw. It's Reed. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He'll heave the ball deep down that
Dropped
right
it.
And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
That was a terrible fucking read.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass here on second down. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to throw. It's Russell.
Drop it.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
They'll kick it away.
Is that a good punt?
And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Owens. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience before he knocked the ball away.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And this is
We're not catching the ball, Blake. Oh, this is pissing me off.
Line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time.
It's hitting you in the hands.
Field it at the 25. Return right down. Sets up the next drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time?
No cutback, no cutback.
Containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
They mix it up with a run.
Come on. Oh, my goodness, he got it. Oh, I needed that shit.
The running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover.
Scanning the field. It's Russell.
Come on now.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play.
Well, anytime you see a defense sit back and cover two, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
Offense operating from the pistol. It's Owens. Tackle is made.
He fucking murdered him.
Good enough for a first down.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line.
Go sit down after that hit.
And it's a nice, solid game.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And he's got it again. As the first down is still going. Tackle, but first down. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. We're getting a scramble.
That is so bad. That is absolutely terrible. That is absolutely terrible.
It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To throw, it's Reed. That's caught. It's Coleman. Solid tackle, able to get him down. And the Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry up. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it.
Come on, man.
Touchdown, Aggies. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy.
Come do something, Alabama. Show me something.
That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
PAT is good.
Show me some, Bama.
Here in the final quarter.
I scored. Now your turn.
Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Now it's your turn.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this
No way.
passing game. He picks up the first down.
Where are our fucking run fits, man?
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Running game is working.
Let's go, DT.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Running out of time in the pocket.
That's intentional rounding, man. Nobody over there.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
I thought I was playing it. I ran too far down.
36, it'll be first down. This offense in good position here. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
He's hurting.
23, this offense is getting close to the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Russell. The pocket breaking down. It's
another one hurt.
He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
That's a big fucking sack. Come on. Miss this kick, Alabama. Miss this kick. Miss this kick. I want you to miss it. Crowd is going to go crazy. He missed the kick! He missed the fucking kick! Come on! Heart fucking beating over there. Oh my goodness.
Go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head.
Shooting it. He is shooting it.
Well, the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Receiver in motion now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it.
We're not catching shit.
With a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back, it's Reed. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Oh my gosh, what a play by that defender.
You gotta get your feet in bounds. I threw it late though.
In bounds for the interception, but a great effort, and he shows his athletic ability on that play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a
have a fucking game going on over here.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It all comes down to this. National championship on the line, down late in the game. Can they make something happen right now? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the sweat era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Wide open downfield. Now here he goes. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
That's exactly what they needed here. Just a humongous play late in the football game. And this play right here could put them in a position to get the go-ahead score.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled down to the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
That's a good positive gain there on 1st and goal, and here we go. The closer you get, the tougher it gets to get the ball into the end zone. And let's face it, this is a critical moment in this game. The 4th quarter of the national championship, and you're trailing. You've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but
I'm out of timeouts?
Well, you lose the battle to line
When did I call a
scrimmage on
timeout?
2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
He scored.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? To the air, it's Reed. The short hands, it's Coleman. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here we go, final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looking deep to the right side. Tried to go very deep there, good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning? He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, this guy is dangerous with the ball in his hands. Makes the catch, has the athletic ability to then take it all the way to the end zone, and they've taken the lead here in the national championship. Up by 2, pretty simple. Kick that extra point to give yourselves a 3-point lead.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play.
You cannot press these receivers with no help.
After scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick.
I don't know how many times I gotta say that to these folks.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late
Ball game.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight.
Well, that
Back to back.
the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official. We're kings of college football and national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies.
Yeah.